Had to make sure I told my mom not to watch this video. So this is the kind of video where I read hate comments, and we have quite the number of them today, particularly from the AMD subreddit. I'll fill you in with context as we go through them. Brace yourselves, there is quite a bit of explicit language involved. Salazar Studio said he's going to make a video about hate comments from this subreddit. Can't get any more desperate for views than that. This guy sounds like a whiny high school girl after going through a breakup. Grow the fuck up. Salazar sounds like a villain in a James Bond movie. That or a gay porn star. You're wrong and you suck. Yeah, you're fucking retarded, butthurt little guy. It'll be okay. AMD doesn't have to love you, you know. That's really your parents' job. The guy is retarded. Move on and pay no attention to ho. Who the fuck are you? The guy is a genius. That video will be watched by all the people in this forum. We'll get a top thread on here. Thousands of views. Well played, sir. He claimed to have 200,000 subs, which I would suspect would generate some decent income. It's indeed quite possible he isn't reporting this income. I'm being accused of tax evasion. Are you serious? Yeah, it was bad. He's referring to this tweet right here, by the way. A lot of these tech tubers are young, entitled brats that have probably never done a real day's work in their life. Yeah, I unsubbed him for that one. TechSpot already simulated performance of the R5 series. Oh, this is the one. Yeah, check this out. Of course, that's what happens when against Intel's lower clocked, non-hyper-threaded CPUs. AMD is a bit ahead in IPC, so they absolutely need to match AMD's hyper-threading and clocks at least to get similar performance. You're right. This sub has become one hell of a circle jerk. DDAK88. You are correct. Are you really accusing him of slandering AMD because he didn't get a Ryzen sample? Come on, dude. He said it wouldn't be better than an i5 in gaming, not in general. He's referring to, I think, this video right here. And I still stand by that. I know the new RAM frequencies are starting to pick things up on the FPS side, but I'm still standing by what I said. I don't think that Ryzen 5 is going to blow the i5 series out of the water. I actually used to quite like his videos, but over the past few months, I can't bear watching him anymore due to his incredibly bad attitude and unprofessionalism. This last tweet of him calling out AMD will not do him any favors with other tech companies at all. He would do well to issue an apology and suck up to the criticism quietly. No, I am not apologizing for a tweet that I sent yesterday. Butthurt Studio. The Hue Plus incident was what introduced me to Salazar. I instantly realized what a prick he was after he admitted the whole problem was because of his own carelessness. Wait, okay, so I'm a prick for admitting that I screwed up. That's internet logic at its finest. I unsubbed late last year. Thought he was pretty cool when he was small. Now he's a douche. Can't believe how much money can change people. Does he think I'm rolling in dough? Jay seems like a huge asshat. Jay, they're bringing you into this, man. Come on. Thank you. I watched a few of his reviews last year when he was called Science Studio. The guy doesn't understand the technology he's covering and is spreading wrong information. Also, let's not forget he claimed his RX 480 destroyed one of his PCs. You know that was actually a thing, right? It's just a low-quality YouTube channel, much like the Tech of Tomorrow. Wow, you guys are ruthless. Hold this into perspective. This guy has 200,000 subs on YouTube alone. That means he probably earns around, around 30 to 50K per month. You think I'd be living in this dump if I made 30 to 50K a month? I like the guy. Seems decent enough and doesn't follow the trends of other YouTubers. Here we go. Same here. I watch the videos and get more I don't give a fuck vibe from him. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of me. I just don't care to hurt people's feelings. Well, maybe they didn't send him an R5 because he received an R7 and didn't review it. No, AMD didn't send me any kit at all. I don't know why people are assuming that I got a kit. I didn't. I got a 1700X from ASRock. They sent an engineering sample. If they had actually watched that video, they would have known that, but they didn't watch the video, so they assumed, and they assumed wrong, and now they're being called out on it. That'll be interesting to read about in the forum tomorrow. He seems like an Intel NVIDIA shill who doesn't even remember when AMD was great. If he wanted to get in AMD's good graces, he should have hyped Ryzen more. He's literally telling me to inflate my benchmarks and my reviews in order to get into AMD's good graces. And this is the AMD subreddit. It may be because he made a video saying the Ryzen 5 will not outperform i5s in gaming. By the way, the video is well done and he explains his logic. I agree with him. I advise you all to watch it. Of course, we got 0 points. This is the AMD subreddit, but still, it's nice. Possibly a bit miffed that Joker got a press kit and he didn't. Craig, anyone is fair game. I'm sorry. He's a rich kid who sits home all day because he doesn't have to work a real job like other people. See, this guy clearly doesn't follow my channel. He doesn't know that I'm in college, that I've been here for 4 years working on an engineering degree, and he doesn't know that I don't live at home. And he thinks that my dad bought me tons of nice cars. Oh, he's assuming my age, under 25, at least he got that right. I bet he hates muggles. Salazar Slytherin was a Harry Potter character. Dark Wizard could talk to snakes. Antonio de Oliveira Salazar was a Portuguese fascist dictator. The name doesn't bring happy things to mind. According to this guy, I suppose all X99 chips suck for gaming too. Yeah, they suck worse than a 67 or a 7700K. What a fucking idiot for testing at 2400 megahertz. Clearly, he doesn't know anything about Ryzen's Infinity Fabric. Mate, get a life, you are an Intel fanboy. Your point is flawed. Price always matters. I use Intel, but you're missing the entire point. Also, if you use a 1070 and an i7 at 1080p, then throw your computer out, please. This guy and his videos are complete garbage. Go back to stepping on your motherboards and frying components. Clickbait title, Ryzen 5 didn't even came out and people talk shit over it. Just unsubbed. I used to watch him back when he was pretty small. I didn't really like his personality, but he had decent case reviews, but I just couldn't help but get irritated by his outro every time. If you hate everything about life, dislike this video. I don't know, came off as pretty condescending. Too bad, now that he's gotten bigger, seems like he's gotten worse. Well, on that bombshell, if you like the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, thumbs down for the opposite, or if you hate everything about life, be sure to click the subscribe button if you haven't already and stay tuned for, well, not more content like this per se, but just more PC related content. This is Salazar Studio. Thanks for laughing with us. Who the fuck are you?